Hello everyone, Roger here. For this video I thought it would be a good idea for me to list the 8 recordings that I would choose if I was invited to appear on the BBC Radio 4 show Desert Island Discs. Number 1. Venus from Gustav Holst's Planet Suite. It's a nice and gentle, mellow piece composed decades before we found out what a total hellhole the place actually is, which I think clearly demonstrates the importance of never judging by appearances. Number 2. La Serenísima by Rondo Venecero. This was used in the 1980s as the music on the trailer for upcoming programmes on ITV, including the Anderson Bar puppet adventure series Terrorhawks, which seemed a perfect match to the music. Number 3. Silas Pugh by Rosser & Davis, the cheeky Welsh lads who won the first series of Bob Says Opportunity Knocks. Now, I've chosen this track from their album, about a not-so-successful pirate, because it's slightly less rude than their other songs. Number 4. The Fenlands by Richard Harvey. This was the B-side to Harvey's Elegy, used as the theme for the TV adaptation of P.D. James's thriller Shroud for a Nightingale. Number 5. The main theme from the movie Spies Like Us by Paul McCartney. It's a great song with a very interesting video, featuring Paul in the recording studio with Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase, mixed with clips from the film. Number 6. Brian Conley's Christmas Food Monologue. When Brian was a stand-in host on the Paul O'Grady Show, he opened proceedings with this comedic gem, inspired by his wife buying a tin of biscuits at the start of December. It makes me smile when I think of it, as does number 7, the Hamlet song from the news headlines. This came about in response to the 1996 Kenneth Branagh movie of the play. Originally 4 hours long, the studio execs asked for it to be trimmed to half that. This song cleverly manages to tell the basic story in less than a minute. Number 8, Christmas Cheer by the Two Ronnies. This wonderful Chas and Dave style sing-along number was performed as the opener for the 1982 Two Ronnies Christmas special. With a catchy tune and cheeky lyrics, this is an excellent tribute to both pairs of performance. Now, in addition to the 8 recordings, each castaway is given 3 books: the Bible, or other appropriate religious tome, the complete works of Shakespeare, and a book of their choice. Now, I'm not particularly religious, spending every Sunday morning for a decade keeping myself awake by timing the vicar's sermon can do that. Therefore, if I can't refuse it, I would ask for the Bible to be included in a fully indexed volume containing English versions of all the major religious texts, so I could compare them and try to find some common ground. Naive, I know. As for Shakespeare, I would ask for a book combining his complete works with those of Christopher Marlowe. Well, they were around at the same time. For the 3rd book, I would have to ask for a comprehensive illustrated survival guide. Basically, I'm going to need it. At the end of the interview, the castaway is asked to select a luxury item which will make life on the island more pleasant. For me, it would have to be an everlasting supply of pens and hardback notebooks. The castaway is then asked to name which of the 8 recordings they would choose over all the others. In my case, it would be Venus, as it could both lull me to sleep at night and gently wake me in the morning. Well, that's my selection. What do you think? What would you choose and why? Do you have any suggestions for future videos? Feel free to comment, like and share. Please subscribe if you haven't already done so, and I'll be back soon with another video.